Welcome to Shoguns and Shrines. This is a show where I, a Japanese person, explain Japanese history in English. I was born and raised in Japan. I never studied abroad or went to an international school. Actually, I've never even traveled overseas. In fact, English was my weakest subject in school, but I always wanted to speak English. So 4 years ago, I started learning on my own. My English may be slow or accurate, but I wanted to share Japanese history with the world from my own voice. So let's get the ball rolling. Today, I'll talk about the arrival of Commander Perry in 1853. This year is often seen at the beginning of Bakumatsu, a dramatic period in Japanese history from 1853 to 1868. It was a time of change, conflict, and modernization. At the time, Japan was in the Edo period. It started in 1603 and lasted for about 260 years. The Tokugawa Shogunate ruled Japan during this time. It was a long era of peace, prosperity, and culture. Edo, now called Tokyo, had over 1 million people. It was one of the largest cities in the world. Children learned reading and writing in schools called terakoya. Some say the literacy rate in Edo was around 70%. At the same time, Japan had a strict isolation policy called sakoku. This started in 1639. Japan only traded with the Dutch, Chinese, Koreans, and the Ryukyu Kingdom. This isolation was one of the big causes of the coming conflict. In 1853, Commander Perry arrived with 4 warships at Uraga. He demanded Japan open its port to the United States. The government was shocked. There is a famous poem that says, "The peaceful sleep is broken by green tea, 4 cups, and we can't sleep at night." The black ships were covered in tar, so they looked scary and unfamiliar. People called them kurofune or black ships. One reason for Pelly's arrival was American whaling. They needed a supply base in the Pacific Ocean. Even today, black ship is still used in Japan as a metaphor. When something foreign and powerful suddenly appears, like Apple is the black sheep of the smartphone world, just a joke, of course. Okay. Pelly visit divided the country. Yeah. Some wanted to open Japan for trade. Others wanted to resist and push foreigners away. The shogunate asked Pelly to leave and come back the next year. He returned in 1854 with 9 warships, and Japan signed the Treaty of Peace and Amity. They opened Shimoda and Hakodate to American ships. This marked the true beginning of Bakumatsu. Today, Japan trades with many countries and welcomes millions of tourists. It makes me happy to know so many people love Japan, but getting here took a long journey, and it all started in 1853. That's all for today. Next time, I'll talk about what happened after the treaty. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next episode.